Hi folks, welcome to the Richard Cheney channel. I'm Richard Cheney. I will tell you about some of the stuff that I like and some of the stuff that I don't like. Happy holidays to each and every one of you out there. It's now Christmas Eve, and I'll tell you about the stuff that I like and dislike. This is one of the items that I like: pretzels and cheese. Yes, indeed. Other stuff that I like and dislike: I like comedy films. I dislike a lot of scary films and crime movies. I don't like that. I never was a big fan of crime movies and scary movies and stuff like that. But mostly I like comedy. I like comedy shows and films. And I like educational shows, educational movies. And I like some news. And I like sports. And I like different activities and stuff like that. But the dislikes, I'd have to say a lot of crime movies and a lot of scary films. I don't care too much for that. And I like Christmas movies as well as comedy movies and comedy shows. But my dislikes and disappointments is all of those bad scary films and bad scary crimes movies. And I tell you, them's the dislikes. But when I was growing up, I used to like watching a lot of comedy shows and a lot of comedy films. And when birthday rolled around, I used to get comedy films at the store. I used to buy them. And then after that, I got out of the habit of buying so many films and started collecting CDs. Yeah, started collecting CDs. It went from DVDs to CDs. I started collecting those. Then, after that, then I started collecting LP records. Then it went from there to cassette tapes. Now, this is not all. After that, then I started collecting stereos. Started collecting stereos, folks. Then I started collecting games. When I got me a game system, I started collecting games. But I never did want to ride a bicycle. I'll tell you why. I just never was interested in bicycles. Never was interested in them. and I never was too enthused with them. Motorcycles, yeah, but not bicycles. Never was. And I also liked riding lawnmowers. I used to have one of those. And boy, you talk about doing yard work easy. It was easy with one of those. It was easy. It was easy, folks. How are you doing? How are you doing most of all? I hope you and your family's doing well. Me and my family's doing pretty good. Outside of this cold air, we're doing pretty good. Well, yesterday morning, it was snowing. And we're supposed to get some more snow tomorrow morning. So I'm looking forward to that for Christmas Eve. Yes. Here it is now, Christmas Eve. And I wish all of you happy holidays and a happy new year. I've been so busy looking up stuff for the videos. And it's hard on one person. I'm telling you that now. It's hard on one person because it's only me doing this. Not nobody else. Just me doing this. Now, it'd be different if it was somebody else doing it with me, but it's only me. It's only me. A lot of my disappointments is they could show a lot more comedy films on TV, but they don't do that. They could, but they don't. They could, but they don't. And that's what disappoints me. Like I've been saying, I hope each and every one of you has a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I hope you get everything you wanted this Christmas and spend it with your family and your loved ones. Because remember, Christmas only comes but once a year. Once a year. Spend it with your family and friends and your loved ones. And don't eat too much day after tomorrow. Don't eat too much. Don't eat too much Monday. This is Sunday, but don't eat too much Monday. Where's my mind? Anyway, don't eat too much Monday. Monday's Christmas Day, so. And now it's Christmas Eve, Sunday. Folks, my other disappointments is all them rough crime films. I don't care too much for that. That really disappoints me. And I just don't care for a lot of that stuff. You know, I'm an easygoing guy, you know, that likes comedy, that likes something that'll put a smile on your face, not something that'll scare you. You know, I just ain't into all of that rough, scary films and rough crime films. I'm not into that stuff. And I also like cowboy films, like John Wayne and different ones like that. I also like that. But nowadays, films has changed. I don't know how or why, but they have. Films has changed a lot. A lot. It's not the same way as it used to be. And they're not as interesting as they used to be. A lot of these films is not interesting as they used to be. They're more high intense, what you call it. They're more high intense. They've got more qualities than what they used to. You know, it's not the same. It's not the same. You know, like it used to be. But who says that it has to be? But you know, films that I like is the films from quite a ways away. You know, the older films. And that's the kind I like. The older films. And but the newer stuff, just don't get it. Just don't get it. I just like the older type films and stuff like that. But the newer ones, I don't get it. They're not as good to me. They're not. They're not as good as the older films. But who knows? Maybe one of these days they'll make the films like they used to. Who knows? I'm hoping for that, but don't know if that will happen. Because they've changed film quality so much. Who knows? Who knows? But maybe they'll do that. I hope anyway. Because I like to see the older fashioned films and stuff. But if they don't, they don't. So they don't, they don't. Today I spent time with my mom and petted my dog and hung out here at the house, watched a few movies, and waited on time to do the video. Now I'm doing the video, just hanging out. Just hanging out. It's about all there is to do, is hang out. Hang out. That's all there is to do. Yes, indeed. That's all there is to do. Remember to always like, favorite, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Remember, I love each and every one of you. Each and every one of you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. See you on the next video. Bye for now.